House of the Dragon, episode 2, season 3. Rhaenyra finally takes the throne. What are we thinking? How do you think it was adapted? I really dig Rhaenyra getting to take Otto's head. That was that brought a lot of joy to my heart. Um, I really thought the beginning of the episode was great. Seeing Rhaenyra grieve, seeing her talk to Jay, seeing her that emotion she showed, that pain, that was awesome. Emma DRC's great. What else? What else? I'm trying to react fast. I just finished watching. Um, what else really got me? I think you're starting to see the beginnings of where Ulf and Hugh are gonna they're gonna they're not going to stay loyal. If you haven't read the book, spoilers ahead. If you haven't read Fire and Blood, Ulf and Hugh are traitorous fucks, so they are going to inevitably leave Rhaenyra. But I think you're seeing the beginnings of that. Seeing Daemon belittling Ulf like that. Ulf is a guy that comes from nothing and now has a dragon. How much longer is he going to take being treated still like a gutter rat, as he would say? I think you're starting to see the beginnings of that. Um, the taking of King's Landing, I thought that was sick. I thought it was cool that Rhaenyra and Daemon still had to, go through it a bit, but at the same time, it was really the Gold Cloaks that decided that. Had the Gold Cloaks not shown up, I don't know. Do you think Daemon and Rhaenyra alone were gonna take that last Kingsguard night in the rest of the high towers? I don't know. Rhaenyra, clearly she hasn't been trained in battle. Um, but I love that it was the Gold Cloaks that decided it. And I love that Daemon's connection. Daemon being the guy that really invented the gold cloaks. There was already a city watch, but it was Daemon that gave them the gold cloaks, gave them that sense of honor and pride about it. So I love that it was that former connection of his that ended up saving the day. But overall, what are your guys' thoughts? This is my first time ever doing kind of like a little reaction. I've been a huge fan. I got my books all in the back here and stuff. I've been a fan for years. I've been watching for over a decade. I got going in the GRR world in, I don't know, 2014 or ish, when I was out in Wyoming. So I'm a huge fan, and I thought, I used to work on TV. I can speak. Why not talk about this? I got a huge love and passion for this, so might as well start talking about it. And it was a great episode. Let's react to this, and let's see where this journey takes us.